question number 22. Okay, the question is to find the number of terms in the expansion of x plus y plus z to the power 10. So here n value is, that is power is 10. Hence, what is the total number of terms? There is a standard identity n plus 1 into n plus 2 divided by 2. Hence, what should be the answer? 11 into 12 divided by 2. 2 ones are 2 6s are. Therefore, there exist 66 terms in the expansion, which is nothing but option D. Option D is correct. Right? Okay. So, let's go with the 23rd question. 23rd question. He has given P of n is equal to 2 raised to n is less than n factorial. Then the smallest positive integer for which P of n is true anta kelidare. Options are here 3, 4, 5 as well as 2 anta kodidare. So I think we can solve this question by trial and error method. That is the easiest way. Let's go on substituting. 2 cube anta helidare 8 aitu, 3 factorial anta helidare 6 aitu. The next 4 16 aitu, 4 factorial anta helidare 24 aitu. 5 2 raised to 5 is 32, 5 factorial anta helidare 120 aitu. 2 raised to 2 is 4, 2 factorial anta helidru 2. So idರ ಯಾವುದು true ಇದೆ? I think this is false. False, true, false. And what should be the option in this case? Option C is correct. Right? Next, 24th question. 24th question. The two lines Lx plus My equals to n, L dash x plus M dash y is equal to n dash are perpendicular anta helidare. Are perpendicular anta helidare. So these are the given two lines which are in the form of ax plus by plus c equal to 0. So we all remember, whenever two lines are perpendicular, then the product of their slopes is always equal to -1. So what is the slope of first one? Minus a by b. Second one, minus a by b, which is equal to -1. So minus into minus plus, L dash is equal to minus of M dash. Or what we can say, L dash plus M dash is always equal to 0. Hence, what is the right choice in this case? I think we should go with option D. Option D is correct. Clear? Now let's go with the 25th question. If the parabola x square is equal to 4ay is passing through the point, passing point is 2, 1. Then length of latus rectum is, length of latus rectum is anta kelidare. Okay, so I think it is once again easy to understand, as there is just a passing point, it is easy to find the value of a. Okay, so x iddale 2 anta helidare 4 aitu, 4 a, y is nothing but 1. Therefore a is equal to 1. A is equal to 1. Therefore, what should be the length of latus rectum? That must be equal to 4. Is easy to understand. 4. That is 4a. And so, what should be the right choice in this case? Option A is correct. Right? Option A is correct. The next 26th question. The sum of n terms is given, n square plus n. Then find the common difference of AP anta kelidare. It is easy to understand. So let us find the sum of first term. So that is 1 plus 1, which is nothing but 2. The sum of first term is always P1. The sum of first two terms, which is equal to 4 plus 2, which is nothing but 6, which is always equal to the sum of two terms. I think this difference will give you first term and second term. Therefore, T1 is equal to 2 and T2 must be equal to 4. Fine. Therefore, what is common difference? T2 minus T1 must be equal to 2. So what should be the right answer in this case? Common difference is 2. That is nothing but option B correct here. Okay. 27th question is already. Okay. The negation of the statement for all the real numbers x and y, x plus y is equal to y plus x. The negation ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. So equal ಇದೆ, equal ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋದು ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ? Option D ಇದೆ. Therefore for 27th question, option D is correct. You can just orally answer that question. So next go for 28th question. What is the standard deviation of the data? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So standard deviations ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. So to find the standard deviation, so we all know standard deviation is always equal to square root of variance, and variance is always equal to x minus x bar whole square divided by n. So ಈ problem ಈ method ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, where mean value is equal to the sum of all elements divided by n. Okay. Now what is another method? The another method is as the given data is in the form of AP, arithmetic progression. Okay. The standard deviation is always equal to D, that is common difference, into square root of n square minus 1 divided by 2. Okay. So I think divided by 12. It's a standard formula. There is a proof for that. Try to recall this. I repeat, for any given raw data which is in the form of arithmetic progression, then standard deviation is directly calculated as D into square root of n square minus 1 divided by 12. Now observe, from this data, what is common difference? Common difference is 1. Okay. And hence square root of n andre estiде, number of terms is 5, andre estayitu 25 minus 1 divided by 2. Hence it is equal to 25 minus 1 is 24. 24 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ divided by 12 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ root 2 is the right answer. Okay. So root 2. So root 2 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ we should go with option D is correct. Option D. Okay. So you can take it as OR method. First method or second method. Okay. See, the second one is little bit easy to understand. Clear? Let's go with next 29th question, which is on limiting of a given function. Limit as x tends to 0, tan x divided by square root of 2x plus 4 minus 2. Okay. So as usual, let us first substitute x equal to 0. So it is easy to understand. The function is in the form of 0 by 0, right? Hence let us apply L'Hospital rule. So L'Hospital rule apply madidre, differentiation of tan x is secant square x, differentiation of root f of x is 1 divided by 2 root f of x, into differentiation of 2x is 2 minus differentiation of constant is 0. 2 get cancelled. Now you can substitute secant 0, 1. Okay. Divided by, here it is 1 divided by, so this becomes 0 plus 4, that is root 4 is nothing but 2. So what should be your answer in this case? 2. 2 is the answer. That is option D correct type. Okay. Let's go with the 30th question. A relation R on the set A. Set A ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ 1, 2, 3. And relation R define ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ 1, 1. Okay. Then there are 4 options. Okay. Reflexive and transitive, symmetric and transitive, only symmetric, reflexive and symmetric anta helidare. So I would like to discuss more on this question, which is an important concept. Okay. So here I am explaining you why we are not considering the option A, option B, option C, or option D, whichever is other than right answer. Let's consider first. Set A ಒಳಗ 1, 2, 3 ಐತ್ರಿ. ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಸಿವ್ ಇರ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಏನ್ ಇರ್ಬೇಕ್ರಿ? 1, 1 ಇರಬೇಕು, 2, 2 ಇರಬೇಕು, 3, 3 ಇರಬೇಕು. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ರೀ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ 1, 1 ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಐತಿ. ಸೊ ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ಇದು ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಸಿವ್ ಆಗಲಿಲ್ಲ. Hence, option A and option D are eliminated. Clear? Next, let us consider only symmetric. Only symmetric ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿಕ್ ಬರಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ there exists transitive property. Okay? ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ. This relation is symmetric as well as transitive. ಯಾಕೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? Symmetric ಯಾಕೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, why it is symmetric? If A comma B belongs to R, then B comma A also belongs to R ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. ಇದೆಲ್ಲ 1, 1 ಐತ್ರಿ, ಮತ್ತೆ 1, 1 ಇಂಟರ್ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ 1, 1 ಅಂತ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಿಮೆಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಆಗಲೇಬೇಕು. ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಿಟಿವ್ ಎದಕ್ಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಸಿಮೆಟ್ರಿಕ್ಗೆ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಿಟಿವ್. ಯಾಕೆ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಿಟಿವ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? ಇಫ್ A comma B and B comma C belongs to R, then A comma C belongs to R. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಿಟಿವ್ ರಿಲೇಷನ್ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ 2 ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ಸ್ ಬೇಕು ನೋಡಿ. ಯಾವ್ದಾವ್ದು ಬೇಕು? A comma B ನು ಸೆಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರಬೇಕು, B comma C ನು ಸೆಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ನೋ A comma B, there is only A comma B, there is no B comma C. As there is no input, there is no question of asking A comma C. Hence, by default, this must be symmetric as well as transitive. Hence, the right choice is option B. Fine. So that's all from my end. So we have completed first part of Karnataka CET 2020 solutions. Hope you have liked our solutions, right? So kindly subscribe our YouTube channel for more updates and more shortcuts, which will be provided from the Department of Mathematics from ICS Mahesh P College, Dharwad. Thanks for watching the video. Like, subscribe and share it. Thank you.